My name is Mark, longtime Porsche fan, first-time RWB builder. Yeah, always loved Porsches since I can remember me liking cars, since Hot Wheels in the 80s kind of thing. I've been in love with Porsches. So. Talking about Porsche, you're really talking about racing history, the pedigree of the brand, kind of all that good stuff that comes with it. So it's just, I've always been a Porsche guy. I've got 3 of them, this one being my 3rd now. So it's, yeah, it's a passion. It's a lifestyle, to be honest with you, so yeah. I've been following RWB for probably the last 4 years. The whole movement, always loved the cars. I love the whole rolling art concept that Akira Nakai does. The guy's amazing. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to meet him, but he's unbelievable, super humble. And watching him work is just, it's crazy. I've watched every video that's out there. I was looking, and then one actually came up for sale out of the States. So I'd spoken, because I've got a good relationship here at Porsche with everybody. I'd spoken with them about possibly bringing it up here, and we kind of threw the ideas back and forth. And they said, maybe you should build your own, because really it's a custom thing, So, and I agree. So what we did was we searched for a donor car. They happened to have one here. Didn't even drive the car, just bought it, and we RWB'd it kind of thing right off the bat. So came in, ripped everything apart, tore everything out the interior, literally absolutely everything right down to the naked shell, and just redid everything. So we've done a complete engine and transmission teardown. We've rebuilt everything. We threw a TPC supercharger on there with the intercooler just to add a little bit of extra horsepower to the car. The full interior has been gutted and redone. All new carpets, some custom embroidery in there. It's all alligator skin leather in there. The dashboard, the doors, the center console, everything. Threw some Sparco racing seats in as well. The GT3 Cup wheels, steering wheels in there. A little bit of a stereo, not too much though, because I like to hear the sound of the car, to be honest with you. That's really the music to my ears rather than listening to the radio. So a few things, but again, these cars, it's a work in progress. So every time you think you've gotten to that point where, hey, this is what I like, there's always something else that you want to change, that you want to add, that you want to do. So, I've done a few things, but I think, like I said, it's a work in progress. There's going to be so much more that I'm going to want to change and do, because it's custom, it's personal to you. I didn't realize that they had a representative here in Canada. They basically have one in all parts of the world where RWBs have been built. So I tried contacting Japan several times. It took a while. And then I finally found RWB Canada. So I spoke with a gentleman named Anthony out of Richmond, British Columbia. He has 2 cars that he had done. Spoke with him, great guy. We actually became really good friends throughout the entire process. So what had happened is I spoke with him, we kind of got the whole process going. You've got to book typically about a year in advance to get Akira Nakai out to build a car for you. I got lucky, got him out here within 6 months. I was very fortunate to have that happen. And basically he came out here within 6 months. And that didn't give us a lot of time to have the car ready either. So, you know, there's a lot of stress that goes into building a custom vehicle, especially when it's going through so many different avenues. You've got the interior guys, you've got the body and paint guys, or the wrap guys, and then you've got all the engine work and everything. So it was a lot to deal with in a short period of time. But, you know, basically, to answer your question, it took about six to 7 months to get him out here, you know, from door to door and pick him up from the airport. So. Quite a bit of a time crunch. So what I did was I had the vehicle wrapped. So I am planning on having the vehicle painted. We'll probably look at doing it over the winter time because I can't drive it anyways and it's going to be parked. We're also going to be doing some more engine modifications to it as well. New mass airflow sensors, some new injectors. We're probably going to go with a lightweight flywheel and a new clutch setup. You know, a bunch of new things that are going to be done. So I'm thinking I'll probably get it painted. I'm going to definitely stick with the same color. I love the color. I think the color turned out absolutely perfect. You know, the combination with the bronze wheels and, you know, some of the other bronze accents, the embroidery inside the vehicle. I'm very happy with the color scheme and the way everything turned out. I'm just disappointed that I really didn't have the time to have it painted properly. So I'm going to be buried in this car. Yeah, there's no way I'll sell this vehicle. There's not a chance. There's just too much connection to me emotionally and personally with this vehicle for me to ever sell it. You know, there's absolutely not a chance. No, not a chance.
It's yours forever.
It's mine forever and ever. Yeah, absolutely.
Would you give it to your kids?
If I have kids one day, maybe we'll see, but the odds are probably no. The odds are probably no, yeah. Next on the bucket list for Porsche, I mean, the bucket list really doesn't ever end for me when it comes to Porsche because there's so many options out there. There's so many things that you can really do, and they have so many amazing vehicles. I think what is next, though, is I'm going to be looking at a second RWB build. You know, I've learned a lot from doing this one, so there's going to be a few things that I'm wanting to change and wanting to update and do a little bit differently. So, you know, this one being my first one, I'm really touchy with it. I think if I build a second one, I think that'll be a little bit more of a daily driver kind of one. You know, something that I can really get out there with and not be so, you know,